What's happening? It's Chaos Dubs. Today, I'm going to show you how you can level up your live stream, whether you already have something started or you're just starting from scratch. And it's going to take less than 10 minutes. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to be talking about Streamelements OBS. To get started, head over to streamelements.com. It's going to bring you here. You can go ahead and click Get Started Now. It's going to make you connect with one of your accounts. And once you do that, you're going to end up here. This is your dashboard. It's going to tell you a little bit about your subscribers, your members, tips that you've got, and that kind of thing. From here, you can check out your activity feed, revenue history, and all that good stuff. The most important two things that you need to do in here is go ahead and go up to your profile, and then click Download SE Live. It's going to give you Streamelements. And then the second thing you're going to want to do is set everything up for your stream. So you can go over here to Streaming Tools. You go to Overlays or Overlays Gallery if you would like, and you can browse some of the galleries, see what's available. But if you go to My Overlays, you can go ahead and create a new overlay and choose your resolution. And from here you can add widgets, so all kind of different alerts. There's a hype cup, there's a hype boss where you battle somebody basically by subscriptions, super chats, memberships, and tips. There's engagement stuff, there's labels for different people that are subscribing. There's static stuff, custom stuff, there's seasonal stuff, and there's some stream tools as well. I'm going to show you the end result here in just a moment. Back to the main page, you can go to Revenue. Here you can check out the merch store, partnerships, and then again importantly, tipping settings. So in tipping settings, it's going to allow you to set up your email and your PayPal account so you can earn tips through donations during your streams. Pretty simple and straightforward so far. If you go down to Chatbot, there's a whole bunch of different chat commands, custom commands, timers, and more. Under timers, you're actually able to set up timers for messages, so you can have something set up like, for example, please subscribe. Hey, this is my channel. If you're having a good time, please subscribe. And then you can set your interval for how often it's going to automatically put that in the chat during your stream. And it's great. You can set this up for a whole bunch of different stuff, which really helps kind of manage your stream in the background as you're live. There's more here for you to explore, but we're going to move on into part 2, which is setting up Streamelements OBS. Now, once you download and install that software, it's going to open up something that looks very similar to OBS, but there's going to be a few different options in your menus, mainly up here. You're going to have to go ahead and update everything, which is going to ask you to do that before you run everything. So at this point, you should be updated and ready to proceed from here. One of the first things you're going to want to do is go into Settings, and then from Settings, you can go to Output. From here, you can go Streaming or Recording. You're going to want to change them both to something similar. But for streaming, you're going to want to make sure your encoder is NVIDIA if you have NVIDIA. And that's going to be important because it's a very high-end encoder comparatively to the AMD one. You want to set your bitrate somewhere between 15 and 30,000. I like 25,000. It's on the higher end. That's if you're using 1080p and 30 frames per second. The more frames per second, the higher the bitrate, but that's a pretty good bitrate for high-quality video. Under recording, you're going to want to do basically the same thing. So you want to change your encoder to the NVIDIA encoder if you can. And then you're going to want to go to video, and I would suggest setting this to 2560 by 1440 simply because 1440 is going to let YouTube give you a higher quality codec when you're uploading your videos as a small creator. So your videos will actually show up in much higher quality than they would if you just uploaded them in 1080p. Now, once you've done that, there's not a whole lot more to the setup, but there is one more thing. You want to go over to Stream, you want to check your streaming service, and set it to whatever streaming service you want to use. In this case, I'm using Restream, which is going to allow you to stream to several services at once, such as YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and everything else. You can set that up, or you can set it up directly to Facebook or whichever other platform that you choose to use. Once you've done that, hit Apply and OK, and you'll be ready to start streaming. But before you start streaming, there's a few things in your stream that we have to set up first so you have your own style and unique feel. Now, into part 3, I want to show you how you can set up scenes really quickly and make things happen pretty smooth and have it look good for you. So in the bottom here is where you're going to set up everything you want to add to the scene. If you hit the plus button, it's going to give you options of all these different things that you can add. So you can pick all kinds of video sources, display sources, games, images, and you name it basically. Once you pick your things and set up how you want your scene to look, you can create other scenes, and then once you have several ready to go, it's easy to swap between them for whatever you're doing. In this example here, you'll see we have some of the Streamelements assets that we had added in earlier. So there's the tip cup in the middle, there's the stream boss on the left there. And you also notice there's on the right here, there's some chat, and that is your restream chat. We'll talk a little bit more about that shortly. Here's just a few more quick scenes from my stream. And now to finish off this part, I just want to quickly show you how to add scrolling text because it's pretty important and I find it's something most people need. To add scrolling text, it's really simple. All you got to do is go down here to the bottom, hit the plus, click on text, bring in any text. You can write whatever you want here in the text box. So for now, we'll just do a string of random characters. And then you can change your options here, color, outline, all that stuff. Get out of there, go down back to your text, right click, filters, hit the plus sign, hit scroll, hit OK, and then go ahead and change the scroll speed. And now you have scrolling text. Are you still with me? Great, because we got one more part to this. And this last part is what's really going to help you level up. Let's talk about a couple advanced techniques that you can use. If you head over to restream.com here, this is going to allow you to sign up for an account and link it to several different social media platforms at once, which will allow you to stream to many spots at once. And there's even more advanced features if you decide to pay for it to get more use and enjoyment out of it. This indeed will help increase your exposure, but it also may go against terms of service of certain social media platforms. And the final piece of software that I want to tell you about that's going to make your streaming a little bit easier is called Advanced Scene Switcher. So if you just go to Google and type Advanced Scene Switcher, the first link should bring you to this page here. You can go ahead and download it off GitHub. And once you have that, you can just drag and drop the contents of that folder into the install directory of your OBS Streamelements. And from there, you're going to have an option inside the program under Tools, which is called Advanced Scene Switcher. In here, all you have to do is you have to turn it on, which is pretty straightforward, hit start, and then you have all these different options of different ways you can automatically transition your scenes based on what's going on. Everything from different audio sources being activated to sequences to, I mean, you name it. There's literally everything that you can imagine here as far as scene switching goes. There's triggers, there's groups, there's everything that makes your life super easy when you're streaming. But I want to wrap this video up before it gets too long. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'd be happy to help you out. And definitely check out my stream, Wobble Wednesdays Live, if you want to see what this really looks like, all said and done. Stop by my other videos and check out Play to Earn crypto games that you need to play. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe for more awesome content. If you liked this video or you found it informative, please leave me a like. If you dislike it, leave me a dislike. I can still see them. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. I'm going to try to be putting out a couple of videos per week from now on. If you have any suggestions on what you want to see or what you want to learn, like I said, do drop a comment down in the bottom there. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and peace out.